Hello, myself Alka Walia. Today we are going to study digestive system of humans. Digestion is a process in which the complex food material is converted into simpler form in the organism's body. In digestive system of human, it comprises of two parts, that is alimentary canal and digestive glands. Alimentary canal of human is complete. Complete means it starts from mouth and it's end at anus. First we study alimentary canal, then we move on to the digestive glands. In alimentary canal, first we study mouth. Mouth enclosed within the lips. It enclosed within the lips. Mouth has buccal cavity. In buccal cavity, the upper portion of buccal cavity is known as hard palate. If we touch our tongue to the upper portion of our buccal cavity, then we feel ridges and hardness. That's why it is known as hard palate. And the lower portion below the tongue of our buccal cavity is known as soft palate. If we touch our tongue to the lower portion below the tongue, it senses soft, so it is known as soft palate. Next, in buccal cavity, it's a muscular organ. We know this is a muscular organ, tongue. Tongue helps in swallowing the food and it recognizes the taste. Different type of taste will recognize by our tongue. So it recognizes tastes. If you see the structure of tongue, this is tongue and it has taste buds. This is taste papilla and this taste papilla has taste buds. And these taste buds recognize the four types of taste, that is sweet, salty, sour and bitter. Sweet, salty, sour and bitter. These are the four tastes which is present in food, which will recognize by our tongue. It has taste papilla and on the wall, back side of our on the downward, that is wall present, the tongue attached with our buccal cavity by frenulum. By the frenulum, the tongue is attached in our buccal cavity on downward side. Next we move on to the teeth. Teeth are called diffiodont. Diffiodont means teeth appears two times in our life. That is milk teeth and permanent teeth. Milk teeth are 20 in number, and after shedding of the milk teeth, permanent teeth will appear, that are 32 in number. Teeth are also called thecodont. Teeth are also called thecodont. So here we study what is thecodont. Thecodont means teeth are present in the sockets of our jaw, that are gums. Upper side and lower side, this is a jawbone, and jawbone has sockets in which gums are present, and teeth are present in these gums. That's why teeth are called thecodont. Teeth are present in sockets of jaw. That's why teeth are known as thecodont. Next, teeth are known as heterodont. Why teeth are known as heterodont? Because of their different shape and size. So we study the teeth heterodont. Teeth are known as heterodont because teeth have different shape and size. I'll erase it and then I'll tell you what is heterodont. Teeth have four shape and teeth are of four types on the basis of shape and size. Four types on the basis of shape and size. That is incisor, canine, molar and premolar. That is I, C, PM and M. Incisor, canine, molar and premolar. Incisors are 2 in number and canine are 1. This is known as human dentation. On the upper side, if we see the upper side in number, then it's 2, 1, 2, 3, that is 16. So on the upper side, incisors are 4 in number, and then canines are 2 in number, then premolars and molars are in 4 in number and molars are of 6 in numbers in upper side, upper portion of our jaw, and the same dentation is followed on the lower side. So incisor, canine, molar and premolar. Incisors are also called biting teeth. If we bite someone, then if we take bite of a roll, then we eat from these teeth. So incisors are known as biting teeth. Canines are known as tearing. The flesh eating animals have canines very sharp and pointed because they want their flesh, their prey, to tear. Then premolars and molars are used for grinding, crushing for food. Now these are the structures present in buccal cavity. Now we move on to the digestive glands of buccal cavity. Digestive glands in the mouth. These are the structures, that is palates, tongue and teeth. And now we move on to the digestive glands of mouth. Mouth has salivary glands. Salivary glands are 3 in number, 3 types. Salivary glands are of 3 types, that is salivary glands, parotid, submaxillary and sublingual. These secretes saliva. Saliva contains water, ions, minerals, etc. and enzyme salivary amylase. It is also known as ptyalin. Salivary amylase act on carbohydrate. Now we see the digestion of salivary amylase. So, in mouth, salivary glands are present, which are known as digestive glands. Salivary glands are of three types: parotid, submaxillary, and sublingual. They secrete saliva. Saliva contains water, ions, minerals, etc. and also an enzyme salivary amylase. This is also known as ptyalin. Saliva has antimicrobial property also. Saliva has antimicrobial that is it kills the microbes comes with food. The dogs and the cats, if we see the stray dogs in our street, and if they got hurt or injured, and if they got any wound, then they lick their wound. Why? Because they cover it with their saliva, so the microbes, the other fungus, bacteria will not attack on the wound and make it big. So, if we see the digestion of salivary amylase, it acts on carbohydrate, that is starch. Digestion by salivary amylase in mouth. So, carbohydrates which is present in chapati, rice, potato, that is starch. Salivary amylase act on carbohydrates and convert it into simpler form, that is maltose and dextrin. So, 40% digestion occurs in our mouth. That's it. Thank you.